Yo, welcome everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. As always, I'm going to give a shout out to as many people on the side chat as I possibly can. As always, I do appreciate your time coming along, guys. Mikey, or the real Mikey, welcome, brother. Thanks for coming along. Sinad, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I haven't butchered your name. Mac, and a goat, welcome, brother. Thanks for coming along. Lewis, as always, appreciate your time, mate. Hassan, hello, bro. Welcome. Cheeky Monkey, another goat. Thank you, brother. Thanks for coming along. Thank you for being a goat. If I miss anyone out, I do apologise. Fackit as well, another goat. He is entitled to come in here. He's on the panel. More than welcome to come. If I miss anyone out, Cobra Obra, he's my moderator on theirs, but he's in the side panel as well. J10 Bellies, welcome, brother. Blah, blah, blah. Let me see if I can find any more. George, welcome, bro. Jim Bob, another goat. Thank you, brother. Snake Farm, he's on my side panel. He's a goat as well. Thank you. Rumpelstiltskin, a.k.a. Manny. Welcome, brother. Nicola, welcome, sweetheart. Gambo, as always, appreciate you, bro. Thank you for sending me the artwork. James, welcome, bro. WC Thunder, as always. Appreciate your time, mate. It just jumped on me. Hang on, let me scroll up a little bit. I don't think there's that many more. Chickow, as always, appreciate your time, mate. Daz14, welcome, bro. Kathy, welcome, sweetheart. Boomboy, the name I haven't seen for a couple of weeks. Welcome, brother. Pac-Man, welcome. Hello. Blade, hello, bro. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for coming along, guys. Hang on, wrong one. On the side panel tonight, we have got Sir Anton Airlines. Fucking hell, I suck at this game, but his name's something else and I can't think of it off the top of my head. We've got Jim Bob, hang on, bro. We've got Jim Bob, we've got Lone Wolf, we've got Snake. Can you change that so it's fucking woolly? We've got Snake Farm and the man from Uncle, aka Cobra Obra, aka Gash. Unmute, guys, and hello.
Hello.
Good evening, all.
Hello, War Commander fans all over the world.
Hello, Ballbag.
Good evening, all, and hope you are all well.
Hey, Jim.
Hey there, Jimmo.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Yeah.
What is occurring with you today?
I just think we're going to sit here and fucking bitch and moan about Kixeye, aren't we?
No,
And the way they're treating us.
Come on. No.
We'll talk about the weather. It's just as unpredictable.
Crowns, Wenas, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Mike Merlin, welcome, bro. And Wooly, he's on the side panel, but he's a goat. Thank you, brother. Your ball bag. Where did we start? I think we started at the last event, what was it, Sector Breach?
Oh.
I'd like to rename that
Broke.
Sector Fuck Up.
Sector broke.
It was fucking a mess from the beginning, wasn't it? It's day one, all the way through. And then the last day was absolutely fucking stupid.
Yeah, to be fair, they did compensate us.
Hold your tongue there, mate, because I'm going to actually go through each one of you one at a time, and I'll ask for a score. But I do want to know what your score is out of 10 on the side chat there. If you give us a score and a little bit of a description on why you give it that score, it would be appreciated, guys. I'm going to go through the panel now, and I'm going to start up bottom to top. So the man from Uncle, please, bro.
I'm going to start off with a 2, and I'm going to give it a 2 because it started off very, very skittish. The midpoint, people started to get the grips of it, and then the last 24 hours was a complete and utter fuck up. I mean, you couldn't have asked for it any other way. However, I don't think I can raise my score anything above that, to be honest, and I think a 2 is being generous. I just feel, again, it's another event being pushed on us, untested, and whoever the testers are, perhaps they need to relook at things.
There ain't no testing going on.
No, there must be. There must be. There's got to be testers. Because
they're testers. They're basically their testers. Kixeye goes, can you go make sure you're getting the XP from hitting X, Y, and Z base? They're not asking, is it like we're going to give you the new unit or we're going to put you into a test environment? Can you test out the new unit? There's none of that going on. They're not testing the event before the event's live, if you know what I mean. They're testing the event just before the event goes live to make sure we get the XP. The correct amount of payout. That's all they're testing. They're not testing the new unit. They're not testing anything. The techs, the new techs that they put out.
They're not
Well, I
really
would
testing
say
it to see if.
all they're doing is proofreading.
Yeah, they're just making sure that we're getting the XP that they stated we're getting. They're not. Other than that, they couldn't give a fuck. Anyway, so Snake, sorry, Man from Uncle, what was your score? 2.
2.
Okay, Snake Farm, please, brother.
I think I'm not going to give it a score because it doesn't deserve a score. It was the grind factor. However, I will give it a 10, a solid 10 for the grind factor. In retrospect, I think what happened was it was a holiday in Canada on the Monday. So there was no one paying attention to the game on the Monday. And then the screw up happened in the middle of the night here on that night. And everybody was probably hungover from the Victoria Day weekend. So they went into the office late. And that's why we had the 12 hours or so that the game didn't work. And as for the 750,000 XP, I managed to get about 350,000 in the last 40 minutes that I played the event. So it wasn't really a fair compensation for all the time that was down.
Nope.
That's it.
Okay.
So you're telling me that...
Okay, well, I'm going to go through each one of you. You all get your say. Lone Wolf, you are, in fact, next. Go for it.
Okay. You're saying, Snake, that they have employees that live in Canada and work.
Well, no, the company itself was closed on Monday because it's a holiday, so the office was closed. So anybody who works for Kixeye said, fuck, the office is closed, I got the day off. It doesn't matter what country they were in. So Monday, there was no one at Kixeye, as far as I can figure out.
Yeah.
Because it was Victoria Day weekend here.
Yeah, I see. Well, I'm going to have to give it I'm going to go as high as a 2.5. Okay. And then I'm going to give it a 0 for the last 24 hours because of the fuck up. But they did give me a lot of XP to buy the shit that I wasn't able to get, and there's no way I was going to be able to get that on the last 12 hours. Even when they got it up and running again, there was no way. But I'm going to have to thank them for the XP. That helped me a lot. I got a lot of my shit upgraded.
A lot of people, the XP for a lot of people was
more than what they would have got if they would have done the game.
You know, unless you're grinding the event like me or one of the guys that are just out there for a couple of hours, we just grind hard. Some
if
players,
I would have known that,
or the majority of players would have got a nice bit of XP that they probably wouldn't have managed.
If I would have known that they were going to do that with the XP, I wouldn't have grinded for the last hour, 2 hours trying to get what I wanted to get. Didn't make it, but thank you, Kick Eyes, for the XP.
Okay, so what was your score?
That's all I have.
2.5 and a 0.
Half and a 0. That's all I have to say on that matter.
Okay, thank you.
Back to my marijuana. Thank you.
Jim, what was your score out of 10 and your reasons why, please, mate?
I would say 2 because at the beginning it was all right, but then as it grinded on, it just got worse and worse. And even though you were doing them exactly the same way, you were getting more damage and more damage and more damage as it went on. And then when it closed down and came back up, it was even worse.
I found that
I left it at that. And as for the payout, I don't think it was fair enough for the length of time the game was down, because there's plenty of guys it was on could have done a lot more than the 750 they offered. And for that, I give them 0.
0. Okay. Wally.
Yeah.
Score out of 10. Please,
to be honest with you, mate, I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. The way they treat us, the way they make us grind, and the way the amount of gold they're charging you for it. They're saying it's 50% off. My ass, it's 50% off. I'm giving it a 1 for the game itself. I thought it was absolutely pathetic. As far as the breakdown goes for it, well, I'm going to get quite a bit actually. But I'm going to get a 7 because they did the payout. I thought it was okay, but considering they broke down, that was it. So it was a 1 and a 7 for me.
Okay. Fuck it.
Actually, I told Kixeye what they could do with their XP. I mean, I did the event. I was done in 2.5 hours. I was completed. I'll give it a 2 because it was a breeze, man. I mean, before they started changing stuff in the bases, it was easy. It was a walk in the park, honestly. And then the last 12 hours was really sucked.
Mm-hmm.
That was a downright 0 for the way they just totally dropped the ball on that.
My problem was the game was broken, and it wasn't just broken for an hour while they got someone into the office to repair it. It was broken for fucking from the time it was whatever it was at night for them.
It was about 12 hours.
Yeah,
it was
12 hours, and by the time they fixed it, it was about the time that they normally come in the office. My argument is
right.
where's the support when there's no one in the office? Who's the person that's meant to go in the office when things go astray? How much more often is this going to happen?
Well, I mean, it's going to keep happening as long as they've got this idiot in there who chooses to delete messages instead of dealing with the problem.
Mm-hmm. That was embarrassing. The Discord was put on a 45-minute.
Yes, a 45-minute delay, and then was deleting messages as soon as they would pop up. They would delete them, or they would just give some rude-ass response. I mean, it was sickening in Discord customer service. It should have never happened.
No. And the game should have been fixed within an hour of it being broken. Someone should have been in the office to take the game down and work out where it had gone wrong. Reset the battle server, whatever they had to do.
Right.
To put the game right. Not 12 hours after.
Hello.
As far as for this disrespectful ass customer service shit we got, they really need to put some reprimand on these people. I mean, it's downright disgraceful.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it is.
Right, so what was your score, brother?
2 on the first couple of hours and then 0 the last day.
Right, okay, perfect. Blade, give your score out of 10 for the last event, mate, and your reasons why.
0. Totally 0. It's just permanent grinds all the time now, and it's just getting ridiculous. People like me and any other person that's got a job that has to go to work every day of the week, you just haven't got the time to sit there all fucking weekend doing these events. It's just getting too much now. And, I'm sorry, but the XP thing, well, maybe I messed up a little bit there because I missed out on the extra 500. I got the 250, but I missed out on the extra 500 because I didn't know it was going on. And by the time I knew it was going on, I was at work and I couldn't do nothing.
This is my argument. When they give they need to give players the time to be able to get the it's not a gift. It's something they're giving us because they messed up. But they give us such a short window of time to be able to collect that and use it that a lot of people missed out on that, on both. A lot of people just missed out on the 250 plus the 500k.
Yeah,
they should have extended the use it or lose it for at least 3 days.
Put it, the wee pop-up offers we get in the top right-hand side, put it up there for 4 days.
Yeah, and make the use it or lose it 4 or 5 days long.
Correct. Right, so they can also say, though, see with that payout, I think it's pretty unfair to the ones that actually did grind and did get what they wanted and they can't use it. Do you get what I'm saying? They got everything they wanted from the event, but they couldn't use the extra that they gave them. So what was the point?
I didn't need the 750. It was no use.
Yeah,
to me.
I'm the same. So I'm sitting going, what else can they do instead of giving you that you don't need? Because I couldn't spend it on anything else.
It's basically a great big fuck you to the players. That's all it was.
It really was. That's why I say for the small accounts that can't do it, it's brilliant. It could actually be game changing for them because they're able to get a few war horses. You know what I'm saying? That maybe they didn't have. So for the smaller players, it was a bonus. But for us, the players that play it and get everything they want and needed, then to come out and give them an extra 750, and you're sitting going, well, what am I going to do with that? I mean, I've got nothing to use it on.
Totally agree with you. Totally agree. There was nothing in there put in it, especially for the guys that like me. I'll try to get the events done. I don't.
Yes.
You know, even if they're a grind, I'll plug away for a few hours each day, and I'll have it done. That 750 was for me a slap in the face.
It just was. It really was. That's what bothered me. I mean, why couldn't you have done something for the players, something else, you know?
That's exactly how I saw it too. A slap in the face.
Yeah, it was. It just has.
I'm going to get through this last cut. It's only me and Anton to go, and then we can discuss a little bit further. Anton, what was your score out of 10 and reasons why, mate?
1. And I'm usually quite fair with Kixeye, and if it's an average event, I always give it a 5. This was a 1. We grinded it for that new tank the way we could help do the Conqueror trail. And sure, it's broken. So we grinded all that XP to get this tank and for it to be worse than a Warhorse. Mm-hmm. So they're lucky to get one out of me because it's absolutely ridiculous. And that Discord needs to be absolutely rejigged.
It needs to be scrapped.
It's embarrassing to the company. It is absolutely embarrassing. If I was an employee of Silverfront and I watched 5 minutes of that, I would go and work for another company because it's ridiculous. So that is it. A high 1.
Well, I'm going to read out a few scores before I give my score. And this is a shame what I'm reading, some of these comments I'm reading. Karl give it, I'm thinking about quitting WC seriously after 10 years. Jim Bob give it a -10. Jackie's Tools, 0. Absolute trash, money grab. And yes, I bought the Warlord pack. Mate, I would seriously consider fucking either writing a ticket to Kixeye and saying you missold me the unit, I would like the coins I spent on that unit back, you can take the unit off me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And if they give tip you bollocks, consider the fucking credit card company and go, right, it's a missold unit. They've got no fucking legs to stand on with this. You got to take the risk. You run the risk of getting your account back. But I think if it's a missold unit and we've got the proof. The proof is there. There's so many videos about this Warlord being fucking broken and Kixeye denying it. And that's the worst thing. J Tembellies gives it a 2. It was worse than having a job. I feel you there, bro. It is. Chikal give it a 0, by the way. Boomboy 5 only 0. Hang on, bro. Boomboy 5 only because they give me the free XP. That's the only reason anyone's going to give it a good score.
Yep.
Cheeky Monkey. I played it for the first day and only played it for 30 minutes each day. After that, the 750,000 was okay, but the units don't last long enough to make use of them. I see your point. High Smash, by the way. Puck gives it a -3. Boring grind and over 750,000 compensation come nowhere near close to what I lost out if I could have played. Valhalla just give us the finger. Kathy gives it a 1. No feedback on that. WC Thunder 1 out of 10. Absolute boring garbage. Silver lining the 750. That's the only good thing about this event is we got a bit of bonus XP because Kixeye were too late. They couldn't get their asses out of bed to go fix the fucking game.
And even then, the bonus XP wasn't any good for the people that had already done it.
Yeah. Daz 14. How many of those harder tier bases did people do? I did the Conqueror 3 one time and one for a video. I did it once, and I don't believe many people. I didn't see any other videos trying the Conqueror track at all. George give it a 0 out of 10. Saw all the problems, so didn't even bother with it. So that's another player that Kixeye have lost because they insist on making sure everything. You're sat at the computer for hours and hours on end for very little reward. It's embarrassing.
That's the thing. They think everybody's got the hours and hours when they don't.
No, it's It's a buzzword that they use. It's called engagement, player engagement, and they want you sitting at the game so they can show off to their investors. We've got players in this game that are sitting at the computer for 10 hours, but they don't. What they don't show the investors is that 10 hours of the day, 9 hours they've just got the game open. They're not doing fuck all. The game's just open.
Yeah.
Kathy give it a 1 out of 10 because it was way too hard, and my alliance stopped playing within the first hour. So that's a whole alliance. Puck game. The game is dead. We're all damn fools for trying to keep it up, and I'm leaning towards agreeing with you.
I'm agreeing with that as well.
Managed to give it a 2. Another all grind event. I did not play a lot due to the repetition. I can't even pronounce that. Repetition. Yeah, that one. No fun factor. This is the biggest problem with Kixeye right now. There's no questions asked in the office saying, why isn't this fun? Why are we making these guys grind? For what reason are we giving these guys to grind? So they can put out a broken unit that don't work and then deny that the unit's broken in the second instance. Anyway, I think I've read out enough of them scores. A lot of them are 0. A lot of scores are 0 or 1 or 2s.
Can we have your score, please, Eddie?
Yeah, 0. There was nothing. Yeah. There was no entertainment. There was no value. The unit we got, what they stated the unit had, which would have made the event worthwhile, which is a 10k flat damage reduction. It hasn't got that.
No.
It hasn't got the 10,000 flat reduction. Now, this is where I'm getting into the argument about this unit. Kixeye have stated, and I've got the statement right here. Silic asked about it in the War Commander Discord. This was posted on my Discord. Is the 10k flat reduction for the Sleipnir, or whatever you pronounce it, getting fixed? It was never broken. It was missing from the talent description. There is proof everywhere showing it was broken. We've tested it at our end and it works as intended, right? Now, if this was a talent that none of us had ever seen before and we didn't quite understand how it worked, I would give Kixeye the benefit of the doubt and I would say, yeah, okay, we don't know what this talent actually means, but we do. We've had it as far back as the Fighter Company. Mm-hmm. And you remember what happened with the Fighter Company when the actual damage reduction was multiplying by fucking 1,000 times. It broke the unit, and then they missold the unit to us at that time as well. When they said the Fighter Company was working as intended, they made sure they got everyone coining it, and then within a week, they'd fixed it to the point where the Fighter Company was shit.
Yeah, we didn't even remember that base once.
It's just rinse and repeat with Kixeye, conning the players time and time again, and I feel sorry for the people that coined it.
Well, what happens when the rest of these players get sick and tired of being conned by Kixeye? Then Kixeye's left with shit.
People are walking, mate. People are deciding I've had enough. They might play the game for an hour a day. They're getting sick of it. And I'm getting sick of it. I've got to be honest with you. I'm getting sick of it.
I think we need to find something else.
I'm back to that point myself, City.
I can't disagree with that.
As much as I love the game and the people, I'm to that point again.
And just on a question there, guys, everybody, did anybody do the Conqueror or try the Conqueror at all there, did you?
Nope.
And that's for the panel and YouTube land as well.
I did a Conqueror one by mistake once.
I know that can happen.
It didn't go well.
I did one playthrough on the Conqueror.
Repair.
Aye, it wasn't worth your while for the XP that you were getting.
Yeah.
Do you know the game still hasn't gone down? You do know that, don't you?
Oh, it's not going down for another 3 hours.
They delayed the downtime.
2.5 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours before it goes down. But it's not seriously, guys. I think it's becoming a bit of a joke. It's crazy.
Yeah. 2 minutes.
Can I ask you guys in the side panel if you're enjoying the show and if you're enjoying the input, please leave a wee thumbs up would be absolutely brilliant. Or completely opposite as well, if you're happy with the show, obviously a wee thumbs down and will help us to better it or better ourselves. Although that's rather hard with Anton. So.
Very good.
Where are we, guys? Sorry, I had to get up and go to the toilet.
No bother. No. We're just asking anybody there. your question about the Conqueror. You did on the Conqueror once, I think. Isn't that correct?
I done it. The Conqueror base, free base. I didn't hit none of the others. I didn't even look at them.
Yeah, I done the whole set, and to be honest with you, it was wasn't very cost effective.
So Kixeye literally put an event out where no one, if they're honest with each other, no one done the harder track because it was just a waste of fucking time.
Well, I done it in the show very badly, so
I did one playthrough and said, hell no.
You know? Yeah. So that means they've got a fucking... Any other company would go back to the drawing board and reevaluate. Not Kixeye. Not with the guy that they've got in charge right now, the lead designer. The lead designer seems to be doubling down every single fucking time. Instead of going, right, these players are not enjoying this, we need to go back to the drawing board and improve slightly.
Can I ask a simple question? Weren't the general bases meant to be easy, but the Conqueror bases were meant to be for kind of advanced players or people that wanted to go to that challenge?
Yeah, but what you got to remember, right, is that what they're trying to fucking put into this event is they're trying to make it... Their way of putting it is another buzzword. It's PvE, but it's PvP at the same time.
Correct.
But they're not giving us the fucking PvP repair time for it.
No,
they're not.
So there's nothing PvP about these fucking events. It's all 100% PvE.
My point with the general base and the Conqueror base, why did everybody do the general base? Because it clearly shows that the Conqueror base was too fucking hard.
Exactly. Well, what happens to these little guys who don't have the maxed out units trying to do the general base?
Exactly.
And getting their asses kicked.
Yep, even the general bases for small
guys had on those.
Well, my biggest question is what about the guys that are just starting the game, the players just coming into the game, and they've got no legendary units? How are they supposed to play these events?
Oh, they may have that's not maxed out.
So that's also answering a second question. Kixeye are only catering for the players they've already got. That means they're trying to trap us into this fucking loop of thinking if we miss this event, we're going to miss a big unit. Someone's telephone. We're going to miss... If we miss this event, we're going to miss a big unit. They don't give a fuck about new players. All they care about is retaining the players they've got and keep them stuck in this fucking game. And it's a joke.
And that's what it's looking like more and more. You know, that the hell with the new player just coming in. Let's keep these freaking few corners we got and just keep them in the same old loop.
I'm going to be agreeing with Lee here. He's just quite rightly put, if Kixeye was a British company, it would have been investigated by trading standards long ago. And I agree, Lee. You're spot on 100%.
But the problem is, if they're trading in Europe or England, they can be investigated.
Yeah,
because they've got to abide by the laws of the country that they're actually in. So if they're open as a worldwide company, they've got to make sure they're abiding by the laws to each country they're available in.
And
I'm
just
telling
going
you,
back
the fuck up with that fucking Warlord, not having that 10k damage reduction, that's liable. That's a court. That's a court case. It's missold. There's no two ways about it. It's a missold. It's a missold fucking product.
It happened with Cali as well, remember? I mean, Cali was meant to be way stronger than the other one.
Both them units, they're no better than the fucking Warlord or the base units themselves.
Correct.
Yo, Silic. Hello, bro.
Anybody in YouTube land, were they able to do a full Conqueror track?
I didn't play the other two. I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, I did. I told you I didn't.
Yeah,
but I told you it was not cost effective.
Conqueror track.
They've lost their way. They've completely lost their way. And under the guise of this young Russell, that's another thing. You know, when we fuck up, what do we call it? When you do something stupid in the game, what do we call it? Snake knows this well.
Sorry? Oh, Dingling Ward.
Yeah, we're no longer calling it a Dingling Ward. We're now calling it, if you fuck up in the game, it's now you young Russelled it. That's the new Dingling. You young Russelled it.
Okay.
It's like we have to mansplain to these fucking men that work at, these lady boys that work at Kixeye. We have to mansplain that what they're putting out isn't fun.
It seems like the only thing Russ was worried about is getting bubblegum and hamster food, bro.
It winds me up. It's just fucking winds me up, and it's proven that tech doesn't work. It's proven without a fucking question of that. There's no, it's 99%. It's not working. No, it's 100% not working.
Could I just take a second to give a special shout out to James Weiss on the side panel in YouTube land? He wants everybody to notice him. I just like him to know that we do notice you, even though you're acting like an idiot.
I didn't want to say nothing.
All righty.
I didn't see what he
Hey,
said.
as I see, welcome, buddy. How you doing? Welcome with that goat badge.
I think if we was talking shit, we wouldn't have 62 people watching. So it tells me all we need to know.
Well, apparently we're talking like we sound like a bunch of schoolgirls.
Yeah, so it's, there we go.
There's always one guy that likes to give Kixeye a little bit of a blowjob. You know what I mean?
There you go. Calm down, son. Oh, James. James is taking the show to a new level.
That's all right, James. Listen, you're entitled to your opinion, James, and you mark it up there, sir.
You screen the side panel, man. Are you sure he doesn't work for Kixeye?
Come on, James.
He's come to Saskatchewan, buddy. Okay.
I get a big shout out to
I know that guy from Saskatchewan. Have you seen fucking? Oh, what's it called? They sound funny. They got squeaky voices, ain't they?
Well, that's because they wear their shorts too tight.
Let me find that video.
Damn.
Grown Ups 2. That's what that reminds me of. Grown Ups 2, Saskatchewan.
He did. Actually, Saskatchewan's a hard one to spell, and he did spell it correctly, so that's good.
That's a good start.
Yeah, well done, James. Lovely. Keep it up, buddy. Anyway, guys.
Anyway, sorry. To digress.
James, to be fair, mate, you ain't got to be here if you don't want to. Simple as that.
No, but listen, a wee bit of criticism goes a long way, and do you know what?
There's criticism, and then there's just being a fucking dickhead for the sake of being a dickhead.
Yeah, well, they're allowed.
I don't really care where you are, mate. Look, I'll show you how much I give a shit.
Free speech, buddy. So it's all good.
Yeah, it is free speech, but not on my
It's true. It's all good.
Yep, it's all good. Listen, as I say, everybody's got their opinion. And
where did he go?
Disappeared.
Oh
I think
someone must have deleted him.
Oh no!
I can't imagine who.
He's taken up more time than I wanted him to. He's not worth the fucking aggro.
We have to invite him on the next show.
Hey, Russell.
I blame Patrick for it.
Rossi boy,
no, he's not here tonight, Anton. You can't blame him tonight.
Oh, it is.
Although
we're going to get on and read the patch notes. So we've got the
Listen, I'm going to miss the patch notes anyway because I've got to pick up my daughter at 7. So
give your shout outs then and fuck off.
No, I'm not giving you shout outs. I'll be back on in time. I'll be back in time. You'll not be finishing at 7 for Christ's sake.
How quick's your car?
Yeah, we will now.
He drives a Beamer, so it's probably broken down out of the fucking house.
You know, don't you? He'll be pushing it half the way.
You wish.
It takes them longer to find indicators on it, I think.
Oh, steady.
They don't have any. Listen, they come with spare.
Fucking steady. You can't drive a Beamer now without indicating. Let me tell you.
Right, anyway, release notes. 13.11 release notes. Copy and pasted by who's tapping on their computer on the fucking.
Not guilty.
It was not me. I just blow in holes.
The following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, May the 25th at 1 a.m. PDT update. Event Skirmish. We will be getting to this, so I won't read through that. We've got Operation Goro's Hope. With the force of a dragon, Goro emerges through the fire and the flames, asking Akiko to carry on his legacy. In Operation Goro's Hope, the first Series 2 depleted uranium unit, the D.A.R.T, deadly additive riot trooper, with its grenade launcher explodes onto the battlefield. And you can earn it in the event store and main mission track. The deadly, I can't say it again, additive riot trooper.
Deadly additive riot trooper.
Actually, I've got the name. No, I haven't. It's the name for the other unit. Right, where was I? Where the
You were
fuck
at
was I?
I?
Right trooper approaches you on the battlefield. Your heartbeat quickens. Your legs weaken. Oh, for fuck's sake! What who the fuck do they
Jesus.
think they're talking to?
They've been
You
reading
definitely
Harlequin
just
romances
pissed your
again.
pants.
Barbara
Hang on. Did you read that? You definitely just pissed your pants. I never typed that.
They put that there?
Yeah.
That's funny.
This behemoth of a soldier walks your way, stomping on
Branches.
branches. Shit, fucking hell, I can't read. And
I know
fallen
some of that.
soldiers along the way. He reaches out his hands, picks you up by the neck. His soulless helmet stops you
Very sick.
from knowing his intent. Out of the corner of your ear, you hear a hiss, and a toxic gas fills your lungs. You aren't sure if it's the poison or the raw terror stopping your heart. All you know is that you are dead. You'll also be able to unlock the Gold-Tech Manticore Mobility Extension, which increases the range of damage of the D.A.R.T. At level 10, the D.A.R.T. Hang on, bro. Throws poison grenades more frequently. At level 20, receives a damage reduction from all sources. And this is the D.A.R.T. unit.
Yeah.
The default colored in.
No, that's not a devout. That's a fucking.
It looks like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz.
I wouldn't know. You've not scrolled up on YouTube.
Yeah, you got to wait for a minute. YouTube's got a. delay,
Watch it in the Discord there. That keeps you.
I'm live on Discord. Yeah, why are you watching YouTube?
Because I like to see who's
not
coming
ready.
out.
'Cause I'm a YouTube fan.
You will be pissing your pants. I like that they've done that, but now that makes it okay for us to tell Kixeye to go piss their pants on Discord, does it not? On their Walk'em on the Discord. They've used it, we can use it.
Yeah.
I think fair's fair. If anyone gets banned for telling Kixeye to go piss their pants, I think that's bang out of order. Because now they've used it. And I think there's a few there's a few people that are under 18 that shouldn't be reading that. Playing the game.
Actually, Lee's just brought up a very good point. If you wrote that description on Kick's Discord, you have the bot report you for bad language. Laugh out loud, Kixeye, double standards. Very true, Lee. Thank you for that.
They're trying to. Don't get me wrong. It made me chuckle a little bit when I read that. I was a bit fucking. It made my eyes go a little bit wider.
I have to confess, I never read this BS that they type about the units, so I had not seen that before.
I don't read anything before it actually. I read it on the stream, so it's. I might nick a picture, so I might scroll down and make sure I got this picture so I can use it in a thumbnail. That's about it.
Yeah, put a puddle bowl and go, oh, I pissed my pants.
I'm pretty sure none of us are going to be that worried about this unit.
I know somebody that pisses their pants in the sector.
Well,
Is it HA by any chance? High anxiety, the little piss pants.
No, it's his best friend that
Anyway.
lives in the sector.
Also in this event is your first chance to earn the Omega Zeus parts and your chance to earn 2 pieces of Zeus Bronze Tech, Poseidon Research Corp, and Hades Manufacturing. So we've also got the Zeus coming out. This will be not this week, next week, on the Thursday. So it'll be... Actually, they tell us here. Why am I fucking looking it up? It's June the 1st at 10 a.m. PDT. Ends June 7th at 10 a.m. PDT. Briefing will be available on the 5th of the 31st. Or 31st of the 5th. I hate the fucking American way of doing that. It's confusing. Week, month, year. Or day, month, year. It makes sense. It goes in order. You dumb fucks. Right, general bug fixes. General fixes and improvements. And the slapper was unintentionally able to put in the base defense. So they're not fixing the 10k. They're not fixing the 10k damage reduction thing.
No, they said it works okay.
Yeah, no, but we know it doesn't. We know how to.
I know, but they don't know that. They said it's okay.
Oh,
They're treating us like we're fucking idiots.
Hello, Zim Zim.
Yo, Zoom Zoom, another goat. Manu, Tony, welcome, brother. Rossi boy, Puck, another goat. Thanks, brother. Silic, nice to see you come along. JB, WC, JB, Samar, hang on, bro. Rossi boy, Hazam, Nicola, welcome. And anyone else I've missed out, appreciate you. Go on in, Lone.
They think that we're all children like they are. And they talk to us like that.
Telling everyone we're going to go piss our pants.
I haven't heard that since grade 2.
It is kind of childish, isn't it? You know, from
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, he looks sexy. At least the fucking picture looks sexy.
the picture.
Can we?
He looks like he's pissing his pants himself. Look, his legs are way too big for his body.
Can we see the picture again?
It's on the, have a look on live on the Discord. His legs are way too big for his fucking body.
Well, that's because he's normal.
See if you can edit that seriously and put a puddle underneath his legs.
Extend his legs even bigger.
See if you could edit that and just put a puddle under his legs and a wee dribble. Oh man, that would be awesome.
Third leg.
You look like that when you wear diapers.
For fuck's sake. I can't believe they said that. You will piss your pants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's crude. I think it's... The game needs it. But Kixeye needs to... No, the thing is, Kixeye need to understand that now we're going to use it against them.
Well, they could have said that you would release toxic ass gas.
Yeah, but also the other thing is as well is that if they can use that on a public forum, then surely we, as Lee quite rightly said, we should be able to use that on their Discord without getting some infraction put against you.
We should.
Yeah, but they're that bot though. They'll just blame the bot and deny all knowledge.
Yeah, but then it's double standards again, isn't
Guys,
it?
anyone that's... Hang on now. We'll sort this out right now. Anyone that's on the War Commander Discord, go type piss your pants on the Discord and see how long it takes you to get fucking booted.
Okay, I'm going to do it right now because I'm on Discord.
That's what I have to watch this live here, so we won't there.
Would you like me to screen share and see how long it takes?
Seriously, guys, don't finish
Yeah,
it.
go
Don't
on,
finish it.
screen share it. Screen share it. Let's see what happens.
Kixeye, have you pissed your pants?
Pissy pants Kixeye.
That'll get bunk.
You're a bunch of
Listen, have you pissed your pants and farted gas?
Oh shit! I'm getting an echo because. Hang on, bear with me.
It was not me.
You should break that unit as well. Because what can they say?
No, I can't. What the fuck's going on here? Why are we
Hey guys, I'll be back in a bit, okay?
Take care, Willie. In a bit, mate.
Guys, the panel. Hopefully seeing you again. Take care.
Right. Take care, bye.
Take care, brother.
No, it was my fault, City. I was looking at the Discord.
No, it's not. It's. Oh yeah, it is. No, I can hear myself. Yeah, I've got to cut you out, Facket. It was given an echo. Oh well, we tried. It would have been funny. Anyway, right. Moving on to the designer diary, and this one I'm really worried about. Changes to event tracks, Command Center 19, and more. This was posted 2 days ago by Young Russell, and this is the big worry because when Young Russell makes a post, you've all got to worry that we're going to get another skirmish, another load of bullshit coming at us that don't make no sense. So hailing all War Commanders. This is Young Russell speaking, the design lead on War Commander. This message is to keep you informed as upcoming operations that you will be asked to assist with. The sector faces grave dangers yet again, but help is on its way. We have received message from Goro that the Rurokai are returning to the sector looking for a Kiko. We assume Goro has something planned that needs a Kiko for, so we eagerly await for her response. We understand that she left on her own accord, but she can resist the call back Sorry, hang on. But can she resist the call of family? Either way, the Rukai are a problem. Coming this June, the Corpus will be supplying you with with an all-new infantry unit, the D.A.R.T, Deadly Additive Riot Trooper. I can say it properly now. This heavy armour infantry is not only a menacing, but also uses I've read this already, have I not? Also uses deadly poisonous gas cloud recycled from old Manticore tech. Dr. Hemlick. Actually, I don't call him Hemlick. If you want a new name for him, it's Dr. Rimjob and his toxic gun. Where are I? Where was I? Hemlick is their point man and the mastermind behind a new strain of toxins. War crimes aside, this soldier will be integral to stopping the Rukai insurgents. There's been a change to the structure of holdout as well. So they're going to make it so you can only use certain units in holdout, I'm going to guess. In the past, you have used defensive uniques. How many of you actually used defensive uniques in the holdout? Guys?
Hi, Jim.
I left the fucking stream.
Yeah, you did.
We know.
We're
the
back.
fuck
Jim just
happened
gave a shout out there, so he did there.
No, they couldn't hear you, mate.
Oh, could they not? Oh,
No,
right.
no. I left the fucking live show because we was getting echoes and I was rattling away. I'm going to start again just for these guys. Right, designer diary, changes to the event track, Command Center 19 and more. Hailing War Commanders. This is young Russell speaking, the design lead of War Commander. This message is to keep you informed as to upcoming operations that you will be asked to assist with. The sector faces grave dangers yet again, but help is on its way. We have received a message from Goro. The Rukai are returning to the sector looking for a Kiko. We assume Goro has something planned and needs a Kiko for... That he needs a Kiko for, sorry. So we are eagerly awaiting for her response. We understand that she left on her own accord, but can she resist the core family? Either way, the Rukai are a problem. Coming this June, the Corpus will be supplying you with a new infantry unit, the D.A.R.T, Deadly Additive Riot Trooper. This heavy armour infantry is not only menacing, but uses deadly poisonous gas, recycled from old Manticore tech. Dr. Hemlock is their point man. Can't be Heim.
No, it's Hemlock. It's a poison.
Hemlock,
Is
sorry,
their
you've
point
got
man,
yeah.
and the
Hemlock
mastermind behind a new strain of toxins. War crimes aside,
Henry.
the soldier will be integral to stopping Rukai insurgents. There's been a change to the structure of holdout as well. This is my big inspiry, is holdout is going to get put into that quote-unquote, you can only use XYZ units.
Yep.
In the past, you have used defensive unique. How many of you used deadly defensive uniques in holdout? Did you use like a full tune of defensive uniques?
Maybe
No.
Dark Storm at a time.
Yeah, that's not a defensive unique.
No, it's not there. No, sorry. Defensive unique. No.
See, he's trying to put in our heads that we only use defensive unique in holdout. It was a lie. We'd use a high priority unit and the fastest unit in a circle. So the fastest killing unit. That'd be this point.
Lately, I think it was the Kumas, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kumas.
The
Kuma's there, but at the time,
We
it
used for a while
Oh,
with Phobos, Soul Runners,
Soul Runners, yes, we used those as well.
Helios.
It was never a full squad of defensive uniques, is my argument.
No.
Ever.
So this is once again we're getting young Rustled. This is him gonna narrow down the what we can use in an event, I believe.
So we're gonna have to use Guardians now.
Yes. It's another shot. It's another shot in this game's fucking head. They're gonna pigeonhole us into using certain units because they decide that that's how we played the event.
Yeah.
There's no thought process put into this. How can we make these players make sure that they get damage in these events? That's basically all they're doing.
Yeah.
Well, basically, it's about the coin. They want us to coin, and they're going to try everything they can to make us.
Well, you can understand why fucking Steelfront is tanking.
Right?
Because they've got fucking
Exactly.
idiots like this trying to put mechanics into the game that never existed before to try to force the coin.
Yep.
Instead of giving us something that we enjoy, and they go, well, I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm going to buy a bit of coin. They're trying to force it.
Earlier in the show mentioned the fun factor, and I was thinking about that earlier today, and it's so far from fun factor that it's hard to explain.
The game is becoming toxic. It really is. It's to the point all they care about is coin. They don't care about the players anymore.
No, and it's forcing this. They're trying to force the coin instead of trying to improve on the game, improve on the quality of the game, improve on the stuff that
sorry there, Silly.
that they make. Hang on, mate.
Just interrupt you there.
The decisions that they make towards the players, all they're doing is pigeonholing us and trying to force that last little bit of coin out of us before we quit. Go on, Anton, go for it.
Yes, Cash, there's something there from Drake there from Kixeye.
I was just about to read that. Kixeye Drake has put, out here we have a special Warpath survey up. Please take a few minutes and let us know your thoughts. Take this survey powered by surveymonkey.com, create your survey. So basically what they're after is do they want to run Warpath? So if you guys are interested in having Warpath, now's your chance to engage.
Yeah, but you know the problem is these surveys are fucking bullshit.
Yeah, they're rigged.
They're literally, we go there, we spend our time answering them, and they put them through the paper shredder. As we answer them, they come out of a fucking printer and they go straight into a paper shredder.
You know what? For this chance, instead of sort of, I hear what you say, and I agree 100%. But those people that want the Warpath back, fill out the survey.
How about there's a challenge for Kixeye right here, right now? They've got a Facebook page, a War Commander Facebook page. They can set up a poll on that Facebook page. Make sure there's a link to the Facebook page on all the places where they can put it. Set up a poll. Do you want Warpath, yes or no? That way, every single fucking player that votes on that can see the way the votes go. Instead of fucking doing something where we can't see the fucking results and Kixeye can manufacture the results how they feel that they best can.
Yes.
Okay.
That Survey Monkey shit is bullshit.
With that,
having read
certain people in Discord.
I just had a quick look at the survey, and I'm not going to fill it out.
No, it's bullshit. It's a waste of fucking time.
Actually, Teddy, your idea is a better idea than a Survey Monkey because you can see.
We can see the results ourselves.
Yeah, and live. Kixeye. Be. What's the word I'm looking for? Be
don't use too big a word.
Be transparent, i.e., as City said, quite simply, put it through on Facebook, yes or no to Warpath. Transparent, job done.
We're sick of this fucking 4 events, 4 grinds every single month. Warpath was the one event where the players felt like they was appreciated and we had some fucking fun. Simple as that. There's no fucking two ways about it. Obviously, there is some players that don't play PvP. There's always going to be that in a PvE, PvP game. But the majority of the players understood Warpath and they understood we can go out and have some serious fucking fun.
Yep. If
you was willing to fucking repair things. And the thing is that young Russell will probably change the way Warpath works. If the vote comes in and it's an overwhelming fact that everyone wants Warpath, Kixeye will change it so you can only use fucking 3 units in Warpath or something stupid like that. That's the way the game's going because they've got no understanding of bringing entertainment into a fucking computer game. They're fucking lazy, fucking manipulative pricks working at that game.
They've strayed so far from the original concept of the game that they don't know how to get back.
They can't even fix that new unit, the Slapper. They can't even fix that. They're blatantly fucking lying to us, trying to make us look like we're fucking wrong when we know how that fucking talent or tech works.
Go back to 2 events a month, a Warpath, and fix the freaking game. Make it fun again. Make it where we want to play. Make it to where we want to coin. That was when the game was.
If I was Kixeye, I'd make Warpath a month long. I'd make it for the whole month, the repair times. You go have fun. Only make the repair times in PvP, so it was reasonable. And go on guys, go have some fucking fun. Because if they had Warpath repair times, I'd probably buy the coin boosts.
Yeah, I remember first starting this game. There was an event every 1 to 3 months, and people look forward to it. We look forward to fighting all the time. We look forward to PvP. Now it's nobody wants to do it. Repair times are ridiculous. Costs to repair a unit are ridiculous. I used to fight all night for 3 gold a base, man. Now you spend 3 gold on 1 jackal.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
They need to bring some fun back into the game. And this young Russell isn't the answer. That lead designer, he hasn't got a fucking clue. I guarantee the guy's never loaded the game up and played it himself.
Or maybe he needs to load the game up and talk to some of the freaking players.
All Kixeye employees should have to mandatory play an hour of the game a week, or 2 or 3 hours a game of the week.
Or at least talk to some.
Jump to a different sector every time you're on for an hour. Jump to a different sector. Interact with the players in the sector. Even if you're bubbled up, your base can't be hit. Interact with the players. See how the players interact with you. Get an idea of understanding of where the players stand.
We all talk shit about the old moderators, but at least they jump sector to sector playing the fucking game.
Storm Chaser was the one that introduced that. They had the definitely not Kixeye. K, what was it? DNK?
Yeah, I mean, Saluko used to. There was a bunch of them that used to do it, man. It was fun.
They used to play the game in the past, but they don't anymore.
Right, we're no longer live over the chaps.
They figured out every way they can to kill this game.
Guys, we're no longer live, are we?
Yeah.
We're still live.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still like there, yep.
Stay, Jim. Stay, Jim. There was a miscommunication. City's going to give all the players 750,000 XP, though, for the time that we missed.
And a 3 litre of Kool-Aid.
Yes. Can't forget the Kool-Aid.
Well, if this is still live, I'm nipping back down to the War Commander. Right?
Okay. Sure.
Because we've got because we try to keep hold of everybody. Catching a bit.
No bother. We're good.
What was that?
That was Jim just coming in and out.
Right. Anyway, where was I? There's been a chance to hold out as well. In the past, we maybe used one defensive unique in holdout. It wasn't we used a whole squad of defensive uniques.
Sure, the hating nonsense.
Yeah,
They weren't all that good.
None. Well, all the defensive uniques right now they've been nerfed. Every single one of them. But now we are supplying. Hang on, go on, bro.
Sorry.
No, go on.
This survey is loaded, eh? The 7th question on the survey is, in order with 1 being your favorite and 7 being the least favorite, rank the War Commander events. So this is not about Warpath.
No,
totally.
You're right.
Yeah, I'll fill it out now. What is my ID?
This survey is loaded.
I'll fill it out now.
What is your favorite thing about Warpath? What is your least favorite thing about Warpath? If you could change one thing about Warpath, what would it be and why?
Are you
Make it come
primarily a PV? Yeah, I've got it up, guys. It's on the. Am I screen sharing? Let me screen share again.
We can do this live, or even the community want to put their input there. We can do a community one.
Right, so I've put my ID in. What are your primarily blah, 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 a PvP or PvP? I'm both. It's not. I like both, but I like to have fun when I'm doing it. What is your favourite thing about Warpath?
Repair times are accurate.
What is your least favourite thing about Warpath?
Not being on.
Not being on.
No. My least favourite thing.
Don't have any really whenever it's on.
Nothing.
Doesn't last long enough.
Yeah.
Sarah Williams, I give you 6 points for that comment.
If you could change one thing about Warpath, what would it be?
Extend it. Send time. Extend Warpath. That's it on. Perfect.
If Warpath were to change, what would one of the other features? Nothing.
More blood thorium.
Yeah, that's a good point. More blood thorium.
What use is blood thorium when there's no new units coming out for blood thorium?
Or
Right.
put
That's true.
some decent stuff in the gear store to exchange.
Right, what's this? In order, with 1 being your favourite and 7 being your least favourite, please rank War Commander events in your opinion. Warpath. How do I do this then? Hey?
No, you can click it down
You can
with
pick the
the arrow
numbers
on the right.
on the right. They're the arrows, I think.
Yeah, but
you
I
can
can only
bring it-
click down on Warpath.
Yeah, so in other words, Warpath is at the top at the moment. So if you wanted Showdown to be
Oh,
the
I
top,
see.
you move Showdown to the top.
Right. I see. Sector Breach would be bottom.
And shoot.
Holdout, Showdown, Holdout, Invasion. So War Games is becoming a permanent fixture. What I'm saying by that was a once a year event.
Yeah.
War Games. It would be that order, I think. Warpath, Showdown.
What's Showdown? Showdown. Is that...
Hero Showdown.
Oh, Hero Showdown, yeah.
Holdout, Invasion, War Games, Skirmish, Sector Breach. Actually, Skirmish would be below Sector Breach.
Are they? Is this?
But you can't put 2 as number 7, I guess, eh?
Are there any other thoughts you would like to share regarding Warpath? Yes.
Yeah, don't take it off.
Stop being
Fucking a boot.
wankers.
Yeah, well, that they
There you
won't.
go.
They'll get
Done
rid
it.
that went through
I
the
love
fucking
it.
grinder.
There you go. As you do. Hot off the press.
Right, anyway, so moving on. So there's been a change to the structure of Holdout as well. They're going to make it suck. In the past, you have used defensive units. No, we didn't. We used maybe one. But now we are supplying you with defensive units called Guardians. These Guardians will have a small maximum buildable number, and will be upgraded over the course of the following 2 holdouts. This should expand your tactical tool belt and allow you for better customization of your base defense. Yeah, basically what they're going to do here, by the looks of it, is we're going to have to get these Guardians to then be able to play War Holdout. And in the same breath, these Guardians are going to be able to be used in our base. So they're narrowing the units that we spent months collecting.
Yes, so they're going to hamstring us again.
Yeah.
We're going to collect all these units for not to be allowed to use them.
Absolute fucking joke.
Yeah.
It's annoying. It really is annoying. Right. The factions have plans for more frequent orders. We will be introducing a PvP mission system. This panel will offer compensation for various PvP related tasks, from destroying players' command centers to utilising Pacific PvP units. The factions have informed us that the playouts for these will be substantial, and some may even offer blood thorium. Again, what's the point of blood thorium if we've got nothing to fucking buy with blood thorium, Kixeye?
So this must be the little missions on the bottom right-hand corner that they're going to change.
I would have thought so. They're going to start switching
Yeah.
them around. So you need to use X amount of D.A.R.Ts before you get a payout. You need to kill 50 command centers before you get a payout. Blah blah blah.
I'd just say that Puck's just said the real survey needs to be, should City refund our hush money for singing on videos?
Well, you're right. I totally agree with you. Very wise gentleman.
My Discord panel was treated to me singing. The thing is, they couldn't hear the music, so they just heard me wailing down the microphone.
It's the first time
And I
my mouth was
fucking loved
open.
it.
My mouth was open and nothing coming out.
My wife said you have.
Just
Your
curious,
wife-
Chris.
Hang on, your wife said,
Sorry.
what? I've got the voice of an angel.
Yes, my wife said you have a beautiful voice.
Fucking hell. She's smoking too much crack.
I love
That's
it.
what I
She's fucking tone deaf. I'm sorry.
I have a question for Chris on the side panel. Which guys and which boat?
You guys are missing the boat on Warpath. How are we missing the boat? We love Warpath.
Well, which guys, though? Maybe it's not us.
I love Warpath.
Yeah, I do.
It's a massive amount of fun. It's
Smash,
the
by
only
the way,
event
Gabe.
that was left that was actually any fun. All the rest were just hit 3 bases over and over again.
Smash, by the way, is giving it a -10 for her grind and the event. By the way, that's what she said.
Well, she was generous.
-10 is generous. You're right.
Well, she was doing 600 bases, like 601, 602, 603s. That's a grind.
Right. We've also got, this year will bring us the 19th level of the command centre and a variety of building upgrades. Along with it, R&D. What does R&D mean, guys? Because I've got no
Research and development.
So the people that think they know what the players are thinking of them R&D.
You sure that isn't Russell
players.
and Drake?
It probably is Russell Drake and probably that little Hitler Adele.
That's what R&D is.
Our R&D department has also been able to drastically improve the durability of buildings, so expect a bump in all buildings' health. That's all I can say for now. All other details are confidential for now.
Does that mean to say that we're going to get another CC then?
CC 19, yeah, it'll be a couple of months' time. October, innit? August, October time.
Yeah, no.
That's all I can say for now. As other details are confidential for now. So stay tuned for more information. Stay vigilant, commanders. The sector may be in peril, but with your keen eye and tactical mind, the future is secure.
Like fucking Kixeye.
Young Russell out. He actually signed it off with Young Russell. If you fuck up in the game, you Young Russell from now on. Because that guy's a fucking clown.
He's a moron.
Don't forget to click no.
We all just got young Russell.
Yep. Every time that guy makes a post, he's made 2 posts since he's become a lead design. This is his second post. The first post went down like a fucking lead balloon. Skirmish and fucking Sector Breach. What a fucking joke that was. Anything you guys want to add to that? Oh shit, fuck.
So
That about says it all.
it's not going to be Fisting Friday. It's going to be Young Russell Friday.
No, it's no. We can't change Fridays.
That's totally different.
Thank God.
Fridays
Young
can't be
Russell
changed.
is when you fuck up.
Scared there for a minute.
You Young Russell, and that's when you say something stupid. That's pretty
I
much
just
it.
Young Russelled it, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Here's our first Young Russell.
Right as well.
Well, leave it up to me. I'll do it.
Right, we've got event May Skirmish 2023. 2023 Skirmish. Copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. Starts May 26th. That's tomorrow, 10 a.m. PDT. Ends May 29th at 10 a.m. PDT. Description: Dr. Hemlock, the D.A.R.T hero in this skirmish, and use it to dominate in the upcoming monthly event. The thing is, right, we're playing the event for a unit we can't use in the event. Does that make any fucking sense?
Nope.
It doesn't, does it?
No.
It's fucking back to front. How does
Dr.
it
Hemlock.
Hemlock, yeah, I actually call him Dr. Rimjob.
Ah,
I think your answer's better.
Dr.
Dr.
Rimjob.
Hemlock.
Yeah.
Dr.
he's
Hemorrhoid.
And his toxic arse gas gun.
Maybe you should come there, rewriter then.
That gun would be called the Tag then, eh? The Tag
Toxic
gun?
arse gas. Yeah.
Yeah, T-A-G-G. Yeah.
TAG gun.
T-A-G-G. Toxic arse gun. Arse gas
No,
gun.
but there's only one G in gas.
Can we just
No, but there's
boycott
2 G's in gas gun.
I know, but if it's a tag gun, you've already got the second G.
You're making it so much fucking harder than it needs to be.
I know, but that's what I do.
Right, how does it work? Use your High Guard Icarus V2 and Firehawks units and their heroes against the Shadow Alliance. Oh, fuck me. To play through the recruit set or officer set to earn Skirmish XP. Sets can be completed in any order and pay out a bonus XP cash. The officer set will test your might, but will pay out more XP. More XP than the recruit set. Choose the set that best fits your power level. I can't read, hang on. You can hit the targets multiple times, and wins will count towards future completions. So you won't be penalised for hitting the target again. And it's the bog standard. This is going to suck, this event, guys.
It's a bit difficult, yes,
if
because
they've got
it's
them,
air only.
yeah, if they've got them, what's them seeker-looking things called? Purple seekers. They reduce your air range.
Yes.
The smoke thingies.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow Sarkis.
They're going to absolutely decimate. Well, all it is from the D.A.R.T, if I'm looking at inwards, it's another coin grab. It's another way to Kixeye to fleece us.
Yep.
You get nothing from me.
They're going to put Sarkis units in there, and I heard it's going to be...
I'm going to say this now. If you skip this event, come next week on the main event, start of the month, first of the month, you can still get the unit. You can still get that new hero, I believe, in the main event. So not all is lost. So we've got Dr. Rimjob. He's a Generation Series 2 Faction Corpus. Let me scroll down a little bit. Type Heavy Infantry Hero. Weapon type Burst Grenade Launcher. Weapon tech Depleted Uranium. Targets ground and air. Damage type Area. Size 360. Health points or hit points at level 1 is 5,440,352. Hit points at max level is 7,250. There's 7,250,000. DPS at level 1 is 400,000. DPS at max level is 606,629. Max speed is very fucking slow, 2.75. Max range is 600. Talent level 1 occasionally throws a poisonous grenades.
I hate that. Occasionally, you know what I mean?
Not every 3 seconds, 4 seconds, whatever.
I love that precision of the word occasionally.
It's so blasé.
5% damage and damage reduction aura to all darts. I think that would be map wide as well. Level 10 poison canisters, gas clouds stay around for longer. So that's the level 10 talent. Level 20 talent, damage resistance and damage dealt is increased by 25% for 20 seconds after. Why is it the same shit time and time again? 20 seconds after the first taking damage, aura increased to 10% damage and 10% damage reduction for all darts. Faction bonus plus 20% plus 20 splash. It's so bland and boring.
And it only mentions the aura at level 20, so does that mean it doesn't have an aura up until level 20?
That's what it's reading.
No.
And again, it's another thing that's not well described, is it?
It's got
it gets an aura.
Yeah,
5 damage. Yeah.
It's just fucking bland. There's no fucking real effort put into it. Don't get me wrong, the unit's going to be pretty good. It's got 600 range, which isn't bad. The speed is crap. But hopefully the tech will improve his speed.
But they're missing a beat to showcase this. We should be... If this was an air unit, say, we could use it at the event. That's what you should be doing, using this thing in the event rather than having it. See, they have you everywhere. You're grinding for something that you can't use.
It's pointless. It makes no sense. The heroes that we get in the skirmish event should be able to be, once we've unlocked it, should be able to be used in that event. Maybe not the next skirmish event, but the event we get them in, we should be able to use the unit
This
that we
event
just bought.
should have been infantry. We should be able to use infantry, and we get a new infantry hero. That would be the sensible way of doing it.
This is just going to be a massive coin fucking pit. Right, as a last-ditch attempt to save his career, Dr. Rimjob tested his final toxin on himself, torn apart from the inside by his own creation. The deadly additive turned his soul noxious, and now he researches for the others to add to his lethal corpse of riot troopers. And now
Well, I don't want nothing to fucking do with that unit. That dude gonna take my soul.
make you piss your pants as well.
Yeah, I hear you.
Right, we've got
I read your
off-kilter
comments.
ambitions. Increases movement speed by 60%, turn speed and acceleration by... Then they're not learning. This is just the same shit on repeat. Increases movement speed by 60%, which the last unit did the same. Increases turn speed and acceleration by 100%. Slot Geo Mortars cost 60,000 XP. Biosafety level 4 decreases damage from buildings and turrets by 20%. Decreases damage from vehicles and air by 20%. Boring, bland, and fucking no imagination whatsoever. Slot
That's a copy and paste.
yeah, slot redacted plating cost 80,000 XP. Pandemic threat effects hits cause infected status, increasing all damage done from Dr. Hemlock or Rimjob and the darts by 25%. Even that's shit. Why aren't we getting? Why ain't he changing people like once he kills them? Why aren't he changing them into
Zombies,
soldiers?
right?
Yeah, changing them into the darts unit.
Yeah, it should be helping.
Because his gas is, he's using his gas against himself. He's used his gas against his troopers. But when he uses his gas against the people or the units he's going up against, he's not transforming them into his own. It makes no sense.
Right.
Fucking winds me up. Anything you guys want to add?
No.
Nah?
Yeah.
We got nothing to
Rough,
say?
rough.
We're all excited, didn't we? We're really excited about this fucking event.
Absolutely.
You know, I can't wait to grind for fucking 3 hours and 4 hours a day straight.
I'm pissed. I think I just pissed my pants.
Yeah, I did.
A weekend off.
In actual fact, the word infected should mean zombies.
No,
Two
because
people- no, two
he
people
used
have said that.
no, you're wrong. He used his gas against himself to turn himself into what he is. So the
Yeah, but
gas
he
that he's
said-
shooting, the projectile he's shooting is his gas. It should turn anything that he kills into his own,
Yeah.
into a dart.
It probably will, Sid, but they've just left that bit out.
Like normal Kixeye giving us half the information that we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it's another mispronunciation of dog shit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I say a weekend off.
You ain't really got to play this. I'm 99% sure you can get this unit next main event with the tech.
I mean, I'm going to do the event, you know, but I'm just saying, man, this is.
We're just glutton for punishment, mate.
Yeah,
Put it like this: I'm not buying any gold if that's what they're looking for.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. I've already fucking got my Chinese on order for tonight. The gold that I would spend, I'm going to get it in about an hour's time. It's ordered for 8 o'clock or 8:30, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Right, prizes. Dr. Rimjob part ×1, 400,000. You will need 80 of them. Sorry, not 400,000, 4,000. Dr. Rimjob times 4 is 15,000. You will need 20 of them. Dr. Rimjob times 10, 35,000. You will need 8 of them. You got Dr. Hemlock build logistics, 32,000. You need 4 of them. Dr. Hemlock upgrade token, 40,000. You will need 10 of them. Pandemic threat is 100,000 one-time buy. Biosafety level 4 is 80,000 one-time buy. Off-kilter ambitions is 60,000 one-time buy. Also included in the skirmish store is the High Guard, Icarus V2, Firehawks, Boomer, Cruciger, Akuma, Janissary, Commandant, Hyperion, Technical X, Apostle, Orion, and Pathfinder, along with the units, their gold tech, build logistics, and upgrade logistics. Also available is Karen, Salvatore, Kobayashi, Aegis, Daedalus, and Sarge are also available along with their tech, build logistics, and upgrade tokens. In addition, you will also be able to collect parts for the standard and elite versions of Perseus, Fighter Company, Leviathan, Proteus, Bounty Hunter, and Harbinger. You'll also be able to earn parts for the standard, elite, and Omega versions of the Romero, Prophet, and Darkstorm. Skirmish is your perfect opportunity to get your hands on the mist units, tech, and logistics to get your platoons to where you want them to be.
Just make sure you grab that profit, folks, if you don't have it.
Profit?
Yeah.
And at 1 minute past 6, there will be an offer out for the new unit that you can't use.
Or just before. You know, and they've worked out that there is suckers out there that will pay. There is suckers that will pay and then buy the unit, and then when they realise the unit doesn't say what Kixeye says that he says, they just swallow it and take it on the chin.
Yep.
It's a fucking joke. Anyway, is there anything you guys want to add, or I'm going to go into the chat outs?
No, we will be live tomorrow. Come hell or high water, though.
Fisting Friday.
I think it's going to be quite tricky if they don't change the basis.
It's going to suck. Simple as that. It's going to fucking suck. And the Kixeye Discord will be put on a 45-minute fucking comment.
Nah, it'll be an hour and a half this time.
Because they've got no clue. It's probably not the employee's fault. They're being told this is what you got to do. You've got to earn this much money a month, every 4 months, whatever it is. And you've got an idiot called Young Russell that he's portraying what the CEO tells him to do, basically.
Basically, what we're doing as well, City, we're the testers for Kixeye in the community doing the live show.
Yeah, good point.
It is going to suck. It's going to suck. Because the new air, all 3 of the new air, the base units are shit.
Man, look, I'd be willing to test the shit for free if Kixeye would just let us test it before it comes out. I mean,
to be able to bring better content to the players out there, yeah, I'd do it as well.
Exactly. I mean, I'm willing to anything to help the game. Stop trying to kill it.
And I think Anton should do it, especially if they pay him in war paints.
Or corrosion missiles, I'm sure.
Oh, that's the other one. Free corrosion, yeah.
Anton's got war paint on his pointer.
Yeah, he does have war paint.
No,
it's on his pointer. Pink.
You can show me a screenshot of that. I'll believe you.
It's right up here in my mind. I see it every time I look at you.
I actually have a picture of it, Anton.
Well, we'll see about that. How long you last. Don't forget, you're very close.
We know where you live.
You're very close to Brian Pan. I have inside knowledge, so I have.
Right, I'm going to run with the shout-outs, guys. I worked top to bottom this time. Anton, give your shout-outs, please, brother.
Yeah, no bother here. Thanks again for the invite. Thanks to everybody at YouTube and the side panel here. And we're going live tomorrow. City's going to put the Discord link out, so if you want to come along and any tips or ideas or just want to chit-chat, fire away and pray for Ukraine and keep it classy out there if you can.
Perfect. Thank you, bro. Thackett?
Thanks for the invite, guys. I really enjoyed it as usual. And just remember, man, let's keep our chin up out there and just play it because we love it.
Perfect. Thank you, bro. I think Wally's not here.
Wally's out.
Jim?
Yeah. I just say thanks to everybody that joined in, and I hope it all helps out and works out. And mind, real life always comes first. The game will always be there at some stage of the game. But always look after yourself first. Real life first.
Monster size comparison.
Man, that was so heartfelt.
Yep.
There he is.
Wooly, give us your shout-outs, please, bro.
Just a big thanks to all the guys in the panel. Sorry I had to disappear and go and get my daughter. Can I also say a big shout out to the guys that actually listen to the show. Outstanding, thank you very much. And the amount of likes is fantastic. And a big thanks to Sidney. And good luck, Ukraine. Go for it.
Right, Lone Wolf.
Yo, thank you. The show is brought to you by City's Kool-Aid. If you're down and out and you're looking for some upbringing music, listen, City's Kool-Aid's the best. Try City's Kool-Aid. Come into Discord and we'll pick you up. Thank you. And thank everybody out there in YouTube land. We love you. Give us a shout out. I'm into Discord and we'll help you do whatever we can to get you going. And so I want to thank the panel. City, you're great. Love y'all. And keep your powder dry.
Thank you, brother. Snake Farm.
Merci à tout le monde sur le groupe de City. Et merci au monde à côté YouTube Land. Thanks for spending some time with us. Merci d'avoir passé du temps avec nous. And a shout out to the Florida Panthers who took Dallas Stars in 4 games. Et pour le moment, c'est tout. That's it for now.
Thank you, brother. Hang on, I'm lost. Gash.
We're all lost, City.
Thank you, City, for the invite. Thank you for the panel as normal. Thank you for everyone in the YouTube land, because without you guys, we aren't a show. And as normal, you've always come to support us, which we're very much appreciative of. So much so, we're going to go live tomorrow evening, 1800 for Fisting Friday. So be there or be square. If not, be looped up and ready. God bless and see you tomorrow.
Perfect.
I get paid for tomorrow, right, Sid?
Yeah, you are getting paid. You know what you're getting paid in, didn't you? Some of that juice.
Yeah, always.
Kool-Aid.
Some of that Kool-Aid juice. Guys, as always, I appreciate you coming along and listening to us. I hope everyone's had some fucking fun with us. I think this is one of the better shows. Maybe not as big as the other shows, but it's not an event. It's not a downtime right now. Kixeye have tried to put the downtime off to try to fuck this stream, I believe. If they haven't, who gives a fuck? We don't care about Kixeye anyway. Everyone stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow at 1800 hours, as Gash said, for Fisting Friday. Skirmish. Let's see how bad it's going to get for us. Take care, everyone. See you later.
Get some fresh pants, because you're going to piss them.